now that my bed is made and my room is clean, it's time to set some goals. I have 2 whole months in the summer. That's so many hours I could use in any sort of way. But by having goals, I can determine the best way to allocate those hours. So for the past few days, I've just been walking around my house, thinking, writing things down, and I've decided my main goal is to achieve financial freedom. And I'm gonna do that through 10K a month. And I chose 10K, making 10,000 because it just sounds cool. I've seen it online, 10K a month, that sounds like a good goal. So that's my goal. And the way I'm gonna do this is through having a private community, a self-improvement community. It costs $100 and I'll have 100 members. So 100 times 100, 10,000, right? And the way to actually build this community is to, first of all, improve myself so I have things to teach and value to give, and also so I'm more influential and persuasive. So just continue improving myself and at the same time grow my YouTube channel. And the way I can do those two things, improve myself and grow the channel, are through the types of videos that I post. The first type of videos being these ones right here, essentially documenting my journey and also getting some accountability as well. And then the second type would be making videos that have broad appeal. If you go to my channel and you sort by the most popular, you'll see I have, like, my most popular video is how to be an attractive introvert. And then there's a lot of videos that are similar to that and they got a lot of views. So then when I was making those kinds of videos, I was following a certain formula. So I want to keep following that formula this summer. And I think I'll alternate between documenting videos and then the broad appeal videos. So it'll be like summer arc, episode blank, and then the next day is how to talk to girls or something like that. And then next day, summer arc, and just alternate between those two. That way I can help grow the channel, and then at the same time I can, for the fans of the channel, for you, right, I can show like the genuine, more authentic videos of me just trying to improve myself, you know. And it's also nice to document the journey so that when I'm like 60 years old, I can look back and be like, oh man, this was me when I was doing push-ups or doing cold showers, and I can even show my children like this is genuinely me on the journey. So that's cool. Now I've kind of broken down my goals into 4 categories this summer, that being YouTube, fitness, Riz, and business. So for YouTube, the main goal is this summer, the 2 months, is to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. Now this is a big goal, but I actually believe I can achieve this. I've seen there was a period of like 2 weeks where I doubled the size of my channel. I went from 300 to 600, and eventually I got to 900, right? But during that time, I was so locked in, and my videos were getting a lot of views, and I realized, and I didn't really keep it up. I kind of fell off after those 2 weeks. But this summer, I want to take that level of focus that I had in learning and improving my videos, like that level of focus, and I want to apply it to the 2 whole months. And it's going to be hard, but I think I can do it, and I think I can actually hit 10,000 subscribers if I do that, right? So I'm also going to be outsourcing the editing and the thumbnails to my brother, because he's building like a social media agency, so he has those skills, and he'll help me with that, so I don't have to worry about the editing or the thumbnails. I'm just going to focus all in on the storytelling aspect and like my presentation, my public speaking, right? And the way I can improve this storytelling skill is by reading a book called Storyworthy. I'm pretty much going to go through the book and apply all the techniques one by one. So if the technique is start with a funny story, then the next day I'll practice a funny story and then just master that technique, and then go to the next one. Use gestures or something, and then when I make my video, I'll use gestures. That's the process I'm going to go through. And the other part of it is to reflect on my videos and kind of analyze them, see what I can improve. Because to be honest, I actually don't watch my own videos. It's kind of weird, and the reason why is because I'm like embarrassed of my voice. I think that when you record your voice, it sounds different to you because your sound travels through your head, so it sounds differently than just hearing it back on the camera. So you don't like the sound of your voice. So the only way to get over that is to really just get used to it. So I gotta get used to my voice by watching these videos back, and then as I'm watching the video back, see what mistakes I made, and then intentionally try to solve it the next day. So there's that. And then my next goal is fitness goals. And to be honest, the past year I've been consistent in the gym, but I've pretty much made no progress at all. I saw that in my fitness tracker app, I hit 40 for 12 on my bench press, my dumbbell bench press. But last year, I literally hit 40 for 15. So the entire year, I literally made no progress at all. For some reason, I actually look better. Parts of my body have grown, but I'm like the same weight, and it's just like, bruh, like I haven't been making progress. Reason why is because, well, I haven't been tracking my weight, and I think tracking my weight is important so I can see how my bulk is going and see if I need to change things around. Also, I haven't been like super consistent with the actual eating of food, because I would bulk for like a few weeks, and then like there would be 1 week I would eat like nothing. So this summer I want to be really consistent, really lock into the bulk. And finally, I was switching my routine around like crazy, because I was always like, oh man, I gotta have the perfect routine. I was always watching fitness videos, and they would say, do this routine, do this exercise, this and that. And the truth is, any routine will work. So a few months ago, I made a video saying I'm gonna stick with my routine for 1 year. And it's been a few months since then, maybe like 3 months, 2 months since then. And I have not changed my routine, and I'm making progress. And it's not the perfect routine, but it's good. I enjoy it now. The first few days, the first few weeks, I kept thinking in my mind, oh, I want to change it. But now I love the routine. I want to keep making progress. And I'm actually like just trying really hard, like really pushing myself to get those numbers up. And I think that's gonna be good. Next, I got the Riz, the social skills, relationships, dating, right? So my first year of college, and I made so many videos on this, but essentially my main goal was to get better with girls. And the way I did that is I went to parties, and I was talking to girls, and trying to get better in that area. And eventually I decided that going to parties and surrounding myself in like a degenerate lifestyle just wasn't for me, and it would just make me worse, like being around a girl that's degenerate, right? Because why would I surround myself with a person who like does drugs and things like that? And the whole scene is just not that good, not good for self-improvement. So I decided, like, if I'm gonna have a girl, I would need someone that actually makes me better. So to meet a girl like that, I should meet her during the day, and like meet her in the gym or in the library or in class, something that's more aligned with what I'm actually doing, not in a setting where people are doing drugs and being degenerate, right? So to actually do that, I need to work on my social life and talking to people during the day, because it was way easier to meet people at night, because everyone's like in the social mood, trying to meet new people and just have fun and stuff. But during the day, it's a little bit different, and it's also just not necessarily my comfort zone, not what I'm used to. So I got to get used to it. And the way I'm going to do this is this summer, I'm going to work on my friend group that I have in this neighborhood. And I'm going to be the initiator. I'm going to say, okay, guys, we're going to go do this on this day. We're going to go hang out this day. I'm going to throw parties and things like that, like get-togethers for the kids in the neighborhood. Just focus on being an initiator. And this way, I work on my social life. I'll have when I go to college in the fall, I'll have the habits of a group leader, the one who's organizing the events, bring everyone out, being better in group conversations. Because honestly, I feel like that's one of my weaker skills. So just really focus on my social life. Also, I'm going to get Instagram. I don't have Instagram, but I'm going to get Instagram, and I'm going to take good pictures when we go out and do fun things. And then I'm going to have that profile all set up. So that's going to be all set up. And when I get to college, I'm going to use the same habits that I've built over the summer, have a good social life, and then just focus on meeting girls in the gym or in class or whatever. And I'll be able to invite them into my life and be like, hey, you're cool. Do you want to, me and my friends, we're doing this group workout on this day. We're going to this event on this day. And then I think that's like a better strategy than, or a strategy that works better for me than going to the parties and trying to get with girls there, because those girls aren't even worth getting with for me, right? And then finally, the business. So my business goal is to start my private community, and I also want to make a course, a social skills course, because that's something that I've made the most progress in. So make the course, start the community, and also just read some books to learn more about business, because I pretty much have read no business books. I've been only like self-improvement, fitness, things like that, but nothing about money. So I actually want to learn more about that. And that's the goals, right? Now, again, these are a lot of goals, but they all work together to achieve 10K a month. They're all aligned, they all make sense. And like something like fitness, right? By exercising, by improving my sleep and things like that, everything else will improve, because exercise, good for your brain, makes you more focused. So these all kind of interrelate. Same thing like the Riz, relationships, right? Social, like having a good social life, like just makes you, happier. And also I'll meet more people in college, and then I'll be able to meet people that want to help me with the channel. I can collab with people, and also I'll be able to teach about social skills, about Riz in my community, and then that will help me make more money, and I'll be able to help more people, right? So everything kind of works together, right? So now I have a list of goals, and now the next step is to put it into a plan, like a daily routine, and a daily routine where I know what I'm doing at each time of the day. And in addition to that, I think I need to make a list of tasks for each of these goals. Like again, for the business, I have start the community. What does that mean? Well, I gotta find the website. I gotta buy the community, like set it up, and then I gotta like make a sales video for it, something like that, right? So just listing all the tasks, and then assigning what to do on each day, and actually making a structured plan, right? So I have the goal, I have the desire, and now I just gotta make my plan, and let's do it.